All right, old school NBA fans, self-researched NBA facts. Gonna make another video. This one is gonna be about team accomplishments. Michael Jordan. Okay, I've covered a lot of his individual stuff, individual accolades, but I didn't really get into the team stuff. And his team stuff is just as impressive as his individual stuff. The accolades, the records, all of it, just as impressive in my mind. One of them that jumps right out at you is the Chicago Bulls. Basically, it was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen were the two players that were there the whole time. But it doesn't include Scottie Pippen because in 94 and 95, this didn't apply to him, and that is the 8 seasons without losing 3 in a row. I believe the number is 836 straight games without losing 3 in a row. Unheard of. There's nobody in the NBA that's even anywhere near that. In fact, I looked it up. Nobody in hockey, nobody in baseball that I could find, and I looked, believe me, I looked and I looked. The only player I could find was Tom Brady. It looked like he never lost 3 in a row. And he almost went his whole career without losing 3 in a row. Football is a lot different. I know you play only, once a week. But his was somewhere in the 400s. So Michael Jordan doubled that, basically. So I think it's a lot easier to lose 3 in a row in the NBA, Major League Baseball, or the NHL. Football is not really a great example. Now, it does speak to the long-term dominance of Tom Brady, absolutely, but that's neither here nor there. That's just a single record right there. Another record that really is unbelievable, team accomplishment, is the fact that the best single season of all time was 1995-96 season. That year, the Bulls were 72-10 in the regular season, and they were 15-3 in the playoffs, giving them an overall winning percentage of 87%. They were 87-13. They played exactly 100 games and won 87 of them. No doubt, without a doubt, the highest win percentage in NBA history. Now, the next year, the Bulls went 69-13, and they were 15-4 in the playoffs, and I think that was 83-17. They won 83% of their games. And I'm pretty sure that's the second best. I have to see about the 72 Lakers. Maybe they did a little better than that. I'm not sure. But definitely in consecutive years, that's the best 2-year stretch, playoffs and regular season combined, in NBA history. So you got the best 1 year and the consecutive right there. Another thing is the only team, definitely the only players, were Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen to do these feats. 2 separate winning streaks of championships of 3 or more. No other players have done that. Technically, the Los Angeles Lakers of 2000 to 2002, they won 3 straight. And the Minneapolis Lakers in the 50s under George Mikan, Vern Mickelson, they won 3 straight. Technically, that's the Lakers franchise, Minneapolis Lakers and Los Angeles Lakers. But as far as players, only Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen had 2 separate championship winning streaks of 3 years plus in a row. Bill Russell, he won 11. He won 1, lost 1, won 8, lost 1, won 2. But there was only 1 streak in there of 3 or more, and that was the 8. And I know that's definitely more impressive than 2 separate of 3. But with that being said, it's still a record. It's something nobody else has done. Another thing that I found very, very impressive was the only players in NBA history to win at least 1 round in the playoffs when having a winning record. George Mikan, Bill Russell, Sam Jones, Dave DeBusschere, and Michael Jordan. That's it. Only those 5 players won at least 1 round in the playoffs when they had a winning record. Another one that is just, I mean, people could say, talk about a team as an underdog or, a comeback or things like that, and those are all great. But it's not always easy to be the favorite and win. How many upsets have you seen a big favorite go down? We've seen it, quite a bit. How to maintain being the favorite and winning every time. And Michael Jordan specifically, and Scottie Pippen, in 91, 92, 96, 97, and 98, they won at least 60 games. Somewhere between 61 and 72 games in those 5 seasons. And they won the championship all 5 times. That's a great accomplishment. Another one that one of 7 teams has done, I believe the 95 Rockets did this, the 2002, 2001, and the 2002 Lakers beat both number 1 seeds in the same season. It's been done a total of 7 times. I don't have it in front of me, but the Chicago Bulls did it in 1993. Another team accomplishment. He's got a lot of them. The Bulls have a lot of them. They have have the most wins without a loss in NBA Finals history, going 6-0. I believe they also, not only them, but the Chicago Bulls in general, have the highest win percentage at one arena, United Center. They have the highest winning percentage in NBA history. The Chicago Bulls is a team from Game 2 of 1991 Finals through Game 3 of the 1996 Finals. Now, those 19 games being played, they won 15 games, 15-4, which is the most impressive streak of any team of all time. No team has won 15 out of 19. That one was incredible. And inside that streak, they won 9 out of 10 road games. 9 out of 10. The best one I could find, and I looked up every finals from all the way back in the beginning. The best one I found was the Spurs, and I think that was covered like 99, 03, 05, and maybe 07. It was in that range where they had won 7 out of 10. And that was good. But to win 9 out of 10, that's the only time it's ever happened. So in 91, the Bulls won games 3, 4, and 5 in LA. They won games 1, 2, and 6 in Phoenix. I'm getting ahead of myself. And they won games 3 and 5 in Portland, losing only the one game there. So they won 3, went 2-1, won 3. That's 8-1. Then they won game 3, the first road game in the 96 finals, to make it 9 out of 10. And they did lose 2 games in Seattle after that. But they won 9 out of 10 road games. Just unbelievable. I think Michael Jordan in his overall career in the finals is 12-6 on the road, which is incredible. And I believe he also has the highest winning percentage. And in him and Scottie Pippen again in NBA Finals history, they went 24-11. That's the best record, the highest winning percentage. And you can talk about competition all you want. The Bulls were playing nothing but Hall of Fame players, 60-win teams every year in the finals. You can try to tear down the competition all you want, but those were some very, very good teams. I love to throw the 98 Jazz at people. The Jazz were down 2-1 to Houston in 98 in the first round. Olajuwon, Drexler, and Barkley. They probably felt like they had them maybe. They were the 8th seed. And Utah was actually down 2-1 in that series. Well, they won games 4 and 5. They beat San Antonio 4 out of 5 and then swept the Lakers. Do the math. They won 10 out of 11 games against Keem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, Charles Barkley, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant. 7 top 75 players. Had they beat the Bulls, that would have been 10 in one run. That would have been the most in NBA history. The way it stands now, the most is the 1969 Celtics beat 8 top 75 players. But they still beat 7, the second most, and they didn't even win the championship. So anyway, that's going to be about it for this video. I just wanted to kind of rattle off some team accomplishments that are just unbelievable. Whenever I compare anybody else, only Bill Russell winning the 11 and 13 years, the 8 straight, really, stands up in any way in a team capacity. But Michael Jordan, once again, that name is just synonymous in NBA history. Anybody who thinks they have a player above Michael Jordan is just kidding themselves. From any angle, and I've looked at every angle you can, teammates, competition, the record book, you name it. He just stands alone. He just does. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully, if you guys learned anything of what I said, I'm glad to do it. I've done so much research on this subject. I mean, hundreds of hours I've put into this because, like I said in some other videos, I just all of a sudden woke up and all the grumblings about, oh, there's somebody who replaced Jordan. I'm like, wait a minute, what? What do you mean replaced Michael Jordan? The way this guy dominated individually and team-wise, it's going to take a monumental effort, something more than what I've seen, since Michael Jordan in the last 20, 25 years. There has not been a player come along to be on Michael Jordan's level. You can throw Duncan, Kobe, LeBron at me all day. They didn't do what Jordan did on a team and individual basis. It's just no way. It just didn't happen. So anyway, that's it. Till next time.